September 16th, 1918, Dover Harbour. HMS Glatton, a brand new Royal Navy monitor, lies at anchor. Short and broad, built to carry huge guns close to enemy shores, she's thick with armour and fresh paint. War's end feels near. Crews go about their routines. No one imagines that, within hours, this quiet harbour will become an inferno. Monitors are floating gun platforms. Glatton is loaded with shells and cordite propellant for her 9.2-inch guns. On deck and below, sailors move ammunition with practiced care. Shell boogies rumble, hoists clatter. The smell of oil and hot metal hangs in the air. It's all perfectly normal and incredibly dangerous if anything goes wrong. Dusk settles over Dover. The town glows. The castle and white cliffs stand dark against the sky. Warships crowd the anchorage, destroyers, monitors, auxiliaries moored close together. Civilians line the seafront. The harbour is busy but calm. For a moment the war feels far away. Just before 6 o'clock, a shout, fire. Thick smoke bellows from a hatch. Flames lick up from deep inside, near the magazine spaces. Men drag hoses. Hatches slam. Orders barked across steel decks. The first response is routine. Isolate the fire. Starve it of oxygen. Keep it from the cordite. But the heat is savage, growing by the second. Everyone knows what's at stake. If fire reaches cordite, a small fire becomes a ship-killing blast. Below, men fight through choking smoke to dog down doors, rig boundary cooling, and keep flames off ammunition. Shells wait in neat rows beside sealed doors. Sweat and soot streak faces. The fire doesn't ease. Without warning, a violent internal explosion. Steel plates buckle. Men are hurled from their feet. A tongue of fire tears out of Glatton's deck. The harbour echoes with the shock. Nearby ships sound alarms. On the promenade, spectators freeze, then run. Now the fear is not a ship on fire, it's the magazine. If the main magazine detonates, it could devastate every ship alongside and shower the town with steel. Destroyers scramble to raise steam. Tugs and boats weave between ships. Civilians crowd the seawall, watching a warship burn within sight of home. Admiral Sir Roger Keyes is told the truth. The fire is out of control. If Glatton goes up, Dover goes with her. He faces the decision. No commander wants to sacrifice one ship and men still aboard her to save a fleet and a town. The order forms on his lips. A British destroyer is tasked to scuttle the burning monitor. On deck, sailors work in grim silence. A torpedo slides into the water, bubbles streaking toward Glatton's side. In the glow of the fire, the weapon looks unreal. A silver dart heading for a British hull. Impact. Water and flame erupt from the torn plating. Sea rushes in. Glatton lists hard. Fires still roar through the upper works as compartments flood below. Another strike hammers her. The order is working, brutally, inevitably. The monitor rolls, her guns pointing to the sky, and begins to capsize. Oil burns across the water. Small boats pull survivors through heat and smoke. Men cling to wreckage. Others vanish beneath the dark surface. Minutes stretch like hours. Then, at last, the flames slacken. The harbour falls into a stunned hush. Dozens are dead. Many more are burned and broken. Some never made it clear of the lower spaces once smoke took hold. On the pier, medics work by lamplight. Shipmates grip hands, murmuring names, counting who's missing. It's not battle glory, it's a hard human cost in home waters. Inquiries follow. Glatton had been laid down for Norway, then taken over and modified during the war. Investigators question internal layout, protection, ventilation, and handling of cordite. The lesson is familiar. Ammunition and heat don't forgive. Design compromises and fire safety must be obsessive. For a long time, the wreck lies in Dover Harbour. Salvage crews cut, lift, and move sections to clear the fairway. The scars remain in steel and in memory. Glatton never fired in anger at an enemy. She died in sight of England. As evening falls over Dover, a cap and a wreath on a bollard say the rest. Glatton's last service was unthinkable, to be sunk by her own side to save thousands. Courage, obedience, and loss, all on one night. We remember the men who stayed at their posts, and the terrible order that spared a town.